Now this is Kristen's best event, 9975, her season best. To the vault runway, and Lindsey Nelson, freshman out of Westminster, Colorado for Oregon State, coming back from a sprained ankle very early in the season. She's slowly been adding events back on her plate.
Oh, the Beavers are glad to have her back. Your Chinko vault, she does a round-off entry. That was a nice, clean vault. She had good body position in the air. She took a little hop on the landing, which will cost her a couple of tenths. This vault is valued at a 9.8, so she should be up there 9.6 or better.
You can see that left ankle wrapped. And there's her number, a 9.675, and that is a season best on the vault, so a good start for Lindsey Nelson, who is in 3 different events tonight for Oregon State. First time since early on in the season. Number Northwesterner now for UCLA on the uneven bars. Donnie Thompson from Olympia, Washington. Pac-10 Freshman of the Year. Took 5 years off from gymnastics before getting back into it at UCLA last year.
Donnie's strength really comes out on this event. There's her giant circle, her first release move, which was nice and high, very clean. Second release move, oh, and she nearly falls onto the bar. You know, her strength is what keeps her on the bar without falling off completely. She can just set up and get a good dismount. There's a half in, half out. Solid routine for Donnie Thompson. Little break on that release move as she went to the low bar, but because she's so strong, she's able to hang on in this routine.
You can see that sigh of relief. What do they call that? Eating the bar when you come that close.
Eating the bar. Watch here, but she's just so strong, she doesn't fall off.
And she'll like this number, a 9.775. So despite that, Thompson puts up a good number. UCLA not tremendous out of the blocks here on the bars, but they're maintaining. Now to the vault runway, Annie Campbell. Beavers sophomore all around her. Struggled early on in the season. Really got it together last week against Boise State. Won the all-around in that dual meet.
Your Chinko vault, nice vault. She stuck that landing. Her body position was excellent in the air. She should get a good score. This vault's worth a 9.8, and I know that she can twist this vault, but since the girls are only allowed to do 1 vault this year, she won't have that opportunity. Next meet, beautiful vault for Annie.
Campbell, a 9.70. That equals her season best.
That's a great score, too, considering that vault's only a 9.8.
Now, here's one of Canada's most popular athletes in any sport, 2-time Olympian Yvonne Tusek. One of the most, we talk about all the Olympians on this UCLA team. She has more experience than any of the Americans in international competition.
Yvonne has beautiful extension, which she really shows off on the uneven bars. There's an interesting move. It's called a Hindorf. She does a clear hip circle into that reverse heck, and another release move. Very graceful swinger. That was called a Pax Salto. Here we see her setting up for her dismount, getting her speed. Oh! Wow, that had to hurt. She just completely peeled off the bar, just lost her rotation. That will cost her 5/10. UCLA not having their best set on the uneven bars tonight.
And again, but they're pulling it out. That was not a total crash and burn. We'll get her number there, but she avoided further disaster.
Gosh, that could have been a major fall there. I'm glad she got it around.
Laura Degenhardt on the vault runway, ranked 20th in the nation.
Nice vault for Laura. She was really high. That was a different vault. It was a front vault, front handspring with a half twist. Good landing. We saw that she took 1 step on the landing. Here we see her body position, little leg break. She pulls them together and takes 1 big step. That vault valued at a 10.0.
And the score, a 9.85. Laura Degenhardt, the self-proclaimed country girl from Salem, Oregon. Now, I'll talk about that UCLA bar run so far. Those scores not tremendous. But here's somebody who might change that. Jamie Dancher, straight from the U.S. Olympic team and a post-Olympic tour. A very long year, and already, though, resetting all those UCLA freshman records.
Well, she's already done 2 release moves in the beginning of her routine and is looking very strong. Here she goes back up to the high bar. Little break as she caught the high bar a little bit high, but she's strong enough that she can pull this out. Look at the nice handstand extensions. all the way through her shoulders, all the way to her toe point. She just needs to dismount. Beautiful dismount. Double front Arabian. She has one big step on landing, and that's really the only break I see in this routine.
Now we talk about the 10s, and she's had her share. In fact, she's scored 10 twice on this event this year. Very close there. The landing, of course, will cost her a 10 opportunity.
She was really high above the bar, too, on that dismount.
And that's how much it cost her, a 9.925. Nearly perfect. Now closing out on the vault now for Oregon State. The leader in the Pac-10, in fact, in the entire region, the Beaver senior, Katrina Severin from Eugene.
Katrina's going to do your Chinko vault. Whoa, did she nail that?
And that is nearly perfect, if not completely perfect, right on the landing.
Coach Michael Chaplin very happy with his gymnast performance. Here we see she's going to do a round-off entry, 1.5 twists before landing. Legs are perfect. She nails the landing. What an excellent, excellent vault. And we know why she's ranked 3rd in the country on this event. This crowd
is begging for a 10 right now. Let's see what the judges come up with. She got it! And it has been a long time since any Beaver vaulter scored a 10. Christy Snyder did it in consecutive years, but it's been since 1996. And Katrina Severin puts up the first 10 of the night. And the Beavers come up with their season best rotation. OSU keeps getting better and better at the vault. And a lot of it has come because of Michael Chaplin's guidance.
Michael's a great great vaulting coach.
Now we finish up on the uneven bars. Mo Bahardwaj from Cincinnati, Ohio, one of the top U.S. athletes. And again, we talk about her. She was not an Olympic contender. That is not really on her agenda right now. She's enjoying her last year in college.
Has excellent swing on this event. She's very quick, has nice handstand positions. We've already seen 2 release moves. All she needs to do is dismount and get off the uneven bars. Lots of speed. She does a double flyaway with a full twist. Good dismount. She has 1 step on the mount, which will cost her half a 10th, maybe a 10th. She had excellent swing and good handstand positions throughout that uneven bar routine.
Well, you talk about being solid. Bahardwaj has hit on 37 straight routines. No mistakes.
Well, she's got a lot of energy, and she certainly shows it on the uneven bars.
Now we're going to close out the UCLA scores here as we wait for Mo's individual score to be posted. Here it is for the rotation, a 9.95 for Bahardwaj. So UCLA comes up with a 49.325, and the Bruins take the lead after the first rotation, a rotation that saw a perfect 10 on the vault.